Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's...
Oh no, what has happened here? Chance! He's scored! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Hazard. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Hazard. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. This looks promising. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Valverde. Gets a good foot in there. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Valverde. Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Musiala chooses to go back. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Oyarzabal. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's through here. Gusto cuts out the pass. Nuno Mendes. And this is Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Decent chance! They've done it! And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Fernandez is offering a wry smile there.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now, can they get it back? And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Spreads it out wide. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. And he's taking no chances there. Messi. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Musiala. Valverde. And Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Valverde crosses. Has a look and plays it forward. Back into the middle. That's a good ball out wide. Plays it in low. And that has earned a reprieve. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Alexander-Arnold gets his head on it! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's superb. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe is on, takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Danger averted for now. And we hit half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Fernandez. Valverde spots it and intercepts. Valverde. Well, that has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Van Dijk makes the interception.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Indonesia have their third corner. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Looking to play him in. Valverde receives it in a wide position. And he's there to clear it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Fernandez looking for the run. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's having a go! Musiala! Amazing! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And that has been slung wide. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Valverde. Now, can they get him away? Valverde gets into a good position. He came in hard, very hard. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution on the field.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Federico Valverde. Number 6, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Foot in. Messi. And here's Azar. Now it's Valverde. Into the last quarter of an hour. Haaland chasing after it. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. And that pass just didn't quite work. And here's Yamal. Camavinga deals with that comfortably. The chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So now the difference is 3. Gusto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Camavinga calmly anticipates. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Haaland. Can he get onto this? Chips it through. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Great chance! It's in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
There'll be 3 minutes added time.
So is this the start of a comeback? Yamal. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, that's a key interception. Vardiol. Looking for options for movement. The less said about that pass, the better. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Indonesia were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This fella, Oyarzabal, is one player that's been catching my eye. His best position is on the left wing, although it's almost the antithesis of the modern winger. For example, he doesn't really have pace, doesn't play on the opposite wing, and yet he manages to be so prolific.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Delivery from Mbappe. Valverde is onto this and claimed it back swiftly. Plays a sharp little ball here. Skims one in. And he's there to belt it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pinches it off him. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's played into the area. Now it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Valverde gets into a good position. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this? Messi.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's had it nicked away, and it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Quick look, then plays it in. He's had a shot! And it's a goal! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Oyarzabal. Tries to pass it through. Quality ball. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Valverde. Indonesia are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. It's a really well-measured ball. Vardiol does well to get it back. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. No, that's not going to find its target. Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And they can counter here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Drives it in. And it's slung out wide. Knocks it into space. And he's in on goal. And the two sides separated by the games. Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Valverde is there to clear. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe is on his own. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Indonesia looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. The message is clear, none shall pass. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! That's another chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Valverde! And he's following up! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe and the shot! No mistake! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Indonesia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Indonesia certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Please use parking provided by the club
Indonesia
or any other
sitting
paid
pretty
parking
here at
facilities in
half-time,
the area.
2-0 up. So off we go once more. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Oyarzabal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Shoots! And one more try! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
A searching ball out wide. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Kamavinga. Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Indonesia can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Oh, what a climb! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Short changes him with that pass. And the return pass. Indonesia in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Just eases him off the ball, looking for the run. And here's Messi. Almost an hour gone.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kamavinga. Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3. Some resolute defending there, and it's played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, there's the clearance. Fernandez. Kamavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's through here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fernandez threads one in. Can he get it through? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Out to the left it goes. And now the breakaway.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Messi plays a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking to go deep. Mbappe! Cleared without complication. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that should get the job done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a great ball here. Messi. Looking to play him in. Out towards the flank. This looks promising. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's EFOOTBALL. He's found a way through. Flings in across. Now that looks a decent ball. And the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. No, he can't get past him. Indonesia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's picked his way through. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great defending, strong and determined. And that will be the final act. Indonesia can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one.
Against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Indonesia cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Referee has just said play on. And it's Messi. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well.
Bernardo Silva! Goal, Milan! First blood drawn. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure.
Big header! Good stop. And now they can clear their lines. Azar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is a great pick out. And here's DiMarco. Pings in across. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nice looking ball. That is good alertness. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable. They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's a cute ball. That has been cut short. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Played into space out wide. Van Dijk attempts a clearance and smartly reclaimed.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Azar. Haaland is onto this. Haaland, judge, surely! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That was a given, it always was.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rashford. And it's Vitinha. Oh, that's clever. Alexander-Arnold for Messi. Oyarzabal goes looking wide. Mbappe. And it's played in. Big chance, corner. Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward. Rijkaard, looking for a runner. Nicely worked. And he can clear it away. Vitinha. And he's quick to snatch it back. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. And across it goes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Eder Militao with the clearance. Van Dijk can get it clear. Rashford has created one goal already. That's beautifully weighted. Camavinga. Fernandes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball. Danger averted for now. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. He shifted it to the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Hazard with it. Oh, smashing header! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Indonesia really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Van de Ven. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Valverde. No way through there. He won't be happy with that one. DiMarco threads one in. Well read, nice interception. And it's Hazard. Bernardo Silva gets into some space. Van Dijk tries to clear. Haaland receives it. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Camavinga.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bernardo Silva! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Camavinga. Mikel Oyarzabal. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. So nearly the perfect ball. It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oyarzabal in with the challenge.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Good ball, good take. Vitinha puts them all in. Spread out to the left. Mikel Oyarzabal. Over to the left. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Camavinga gets across to intercept that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Van Dijk is there to clear. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's one-on-ones, chance for a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Oh, what has happened here? Produces a cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Azar. Bernardo Silva. And this is Van Basten. He scores! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Fernandes. Vardiol. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely worked. He has found the way through. Crossing. And he's there to belt it away. Played back in. Great vision. It's Azar! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Milan have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. And he's worked it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And we're done. Indonesia cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply Indonesia do have the look of a team with genuine
Hello,
ambition.
everybody, and welcome
Already
to
on the
today's
cusp
match.
of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Indonesia cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Henderson goes on a charge down the left. Deep cross. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Henderson, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen. There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Scholes. Jordan Henderson, Upamecano. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Upamecano threads one in. Azar! And he's heaved it away. And it's Fernandes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Kane. Foot in. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Messi. Now it's Valverde. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that pass isn't the best. Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Azar. Stood up well to him there. Azar. And they're quick to get it back. He could... And Van Nistelrooy! And it's a goal! You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
In with the challenge. Scholes with the slide tackle there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Kane. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Oyarzabal. Knocks it into space. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Scholes. Now it's Kane. Nicely weighted ball. He's... Hazard! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive... Gets the shot away! And that is doing no harm at all.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Well, that has not gone well. Now that's well seen too.
Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Over to the left. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, they can break here. Valverde gets into a good position. Goes for the shot! Off the post! Puyol gets rid without sophistication. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Oyarzabal. Decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Kane. Kane takes control of it and he's on the move. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again, then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
It's just beyond his reach. Can he get it through? Valverde tries a shot! Kane, nice looking ball. Dink through. Chance for a shot! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Kane, and he's had it nicked away. Valverde, oh, perfectly measured that. Oyarzabal picks it up out wide. Hazard.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Kane. And that has been slung wide. Kane. He has found the way through. It's Kane! Oh, it's come loose. Knocks it out wide. Hazard. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, he's not getting any further than that.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Fernandez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and it's made its way to him. He's under a lot of pressure there. Van Nistelrooy, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Valverde, And it's Alexander-Arnold. Spread neatly. Van Nistelrooy. He's got away.
Oh, great feat, that.
That is good strength. Kane. Valverde. Mikel Oyarzabal. Valverde providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to get free. Indonesia have it back and can go again. Fernandes. Now Mbappe. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, that's neat. That's gone for a throw-in. Camavinga! Akanji does really well to win the ball there. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Oyarzabal receives it in a good position here. Azar. And claimed it back swiftly. Van Nistelrooy is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's forced to go back. Vardiol. Just 5 minutes left. Vardiol. That's good running with the ball. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well played. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Puyol. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Henderson. And Azar. And it's Kane. 2 minutes to be added on. It's gone out for a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on it. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello, everybody,
Win
and
today,
welcome to
and they
today's
will
match.
be up there amongst the elite.
Against Inter.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Indonesia cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Donnarumma gets it away. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly unsung.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Fernandes. Messi. Upamecano. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Look at the space here. Messi. Out to the left it goes. And it's Pedri. Great vision.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. Messi. Vinicius Junior. And that's a throw-in. Guardiola. Nicely weighted ball, good take. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, can they get him away? Foden is on his own. Ah, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, they've got it again. Over to the left.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Vinicius Junior. Messi. He has found the way through. And that real chance! Goal! Inter! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 21.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Played out to the left flank.
There they go, hunting again.
Indonesia are one down despite having the better chances here. And it's Fernandes. 30 minutes gone. Davis. That is good alertness. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Picked out brilliant. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Fernandes. Pedri powering forward here. Knocks it into space. Lovely, now then. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's played through for him. Vardiol. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Davis. Rice. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Great ball, and he's in. Can he finish? And he's found the net! A goal at a really telling moment. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Valverde looking to run onto it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Smoking is only permitted.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Not the most accurate pass. Vardiol. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? Lewis.
Foden. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Indonesia needing a change of fortune here. And it's Messi. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Rice. Foden.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just about up to the hour now. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through.
Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Decent chance! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Pedri.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pedri. That has been slung wide. Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Fernandes. Now it's Fernandes. Camavinga. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Foden bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to play it through. Mbappe crosses it in, and he's cut it out. Pedri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get... And the shot! Pedri. It's Vinicius Junior. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Upamecano. Indonesia quickly running out of time here to realise their promotion dream and still trailing.
Yeah, it's getting to that time now, isn't it? Keep things simple, get it up front, ASAP.
And it's Pedri. Played into space out wide. That is lovely. Now this could be a chance. And he's gone backward here. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Messi. Pedri. Foden. Oh, well played. Camavinga clears it away. Valverde threads one in, and it's been played through. David De Gea. Rice. Gabriel. He won't be happy with that
There
one.
will be 1 minute
Oh,
added
well
time.
played, well sorted out. Pedri. Knocks it out wide. Deftly away. And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile.